Marty.
Yeah, who doesn't know those scenes from Wolf of Wall Street? Welcome to Wolf of Dubai, a live stream here from Dubai at 12:30 a.m. It's pretty late. I am doing those night shifts for you and for me. So welcome. And yeah, what a day, right? What a day. Let's dive directly into the markets. Space went up 12%. Tesla went up 10%. And the market overall grew, the S&P 500 grew 1.2%, guys. Okay, so yeah, what a rally, guys. I believe that I think that you know, those rallies now are short-lived, unfortunately. This is typical for a bear market, but I will show you why. Okay, I will show you another proof of a bear market right now. Let me know in the comments where you are watching from so I can give you a shout out. And don't subscribe and don't smash the button, guys, okay? Yeah, so let's focus first of the market, why we're having this rally here. So first of all, the market was way oversold, right? For a very long time. Well, Virgin Galactic is maybe not the right stock to show, but I think Tesla is the better stock. Also not really. Let me show you, for example. Yeah, this is a good graph, but let me show you the 1 month chart here. Okay, so the 1 month chart of the S&P 500 shows it to you very clear. Since beginning of January, we have this almost continuous sell-off. And at some point, because the stock market is like a you know, glue, you put two things together, you try to separate them, and then they bounce back to each other. Okay, so this is actually happening onto the market. So you have those snapback rallies that are quite strong, and they can come quite rapidly. And today was also a lot of short covering. I have seen that in a couple of tweets. I have seen that with some other influencers that I'm following as well. Some great analysts out there, and you know, some great people that are really great in macro stuff. You know, you could see it. I would show you another thing that I showed you actually yesterday that just confirmed the bear market thesis. Yeah, so it's definitely something that the current situation is not that easy, because while we are in the bear market, it's not like quite predictable how long this bear market will take, because there is the Fed that is tightening. And with the Fed tightening, we talked about it yesterday, that, you know, those free money flows is, you know, going to an end, which then really give the markets less liquidity. And one thing the market really needs is liquidity, right? So what is great here is that, you know, if you look into those calendars, you actually see what's going on. And here, for example, for tomorrow, there's a very, very important catalyst. Okay, so you are seeing here the catalyst, which is the ISM manufacturing PMI, which is basically tomorrow, and which could be showing us more inflation. And now there's two things. Okay, there's two things. First of all, we could see that the market react happily, because then the Fed will get more hawkish and will maybe have more time for the increase of the rates, right? Which is like more cheap money for longer time, or less rate hikes, which is a little bit more of a bullish sentiment for the overall market. Okay, this is number one. Number two is that the market react badly because maybe because of the bad inflation numbers, the Fed overreact on that, and will tighten too much in the next meeting, which is March. So this is like a very big casino tomorrow. So what is the best way to really watch what the market is doing, and then decide if you want to make some moves? Obviously, for all of those long-term investors, that's not something that is interesting. But for me, it's interesting why the market moves and what moves the market, right? Because in the end of the day, we are here all to to learn about the stock market and the strategies and the things that move the market actually. Okay, but let's talk about something that I have seen just before I started the live stream. Root Trades is a nice small trader here on Twitter, and he posting his strategy is actually to follow big unusual flows. So for example, unusual trade options, unusual flows from the markets, and so on. And there's the graphic that is posted here, low option volumes today. All right, this is basically made by Unusual Whales person. And you can see here that what we're seeing now, because of the put volume is much lower or decreasing, it's a way to show you that the people are taking the shorts out of the market, which gives it a short squeeze for the overall market. But now look where the call options actually increased. All right, it is in 3 areas. One is healthcare, the second is real estate, and the third is utilities. Okay, and this made me super much smiling because it's exactly the pattern for a bear market. If you now look into the graphic that I showed you yesterday about the bear markets, you see the early bull markets is, technology, financials. Then the second stage is basically the market peak, which is materials, industrials, energy, telecom. And then the third, the bear market sector, I try to increase that a little bit. Let me increase that. And the third market, say the bear market, the down phase, people go for healthcare and utilities. And guess what? Healthcare and utilities, the call option volumes actually increased. Okay, so that's another sign of a typical bear market. So just be careful, guys. Don't put now. Don't get FOMO. Okay, this is very important. Don't get FOMO, because the difference here is that you can have those rallies for a couple of days and people say, oh, that was the bottom and now everything is good, now we go up. But now we are having a next big, let's say, resistance to cross for the S&P 500, which is around 4,500, 4,600, which when you see in the chart, the great thing is we just crossed over the 200 moving average, which is great. But now we will need to go either or bounce off 4,500, or we bounce somewhere around 4,000, almost 4,600. Okay, so those are this big resistance here that I see for the market, where we can go a little bit higher and then have a big challenge for the market to go over that. Okay, so if you have any questions, guys, let me know in the comments, and I can get to them. We are about 20 minutes to go. Space holding very nicely. Obviously, guys, so many people are asking me about Space. I didn't change anything, okay? I'm still holding all my shares. I'm still buying every month. Again, this month I purchase, and I'm reducing my average every month since a couple of months now. So soon I will be in the 1 digits, which is fantastic because I started with an average price of $18 and then I went up to $22 and $23, and then basically I'm now reducing and I'm now somewhere around $17, which is fantastic. And now I'm going more down. Hopefully by next month I can be around $16 and $15 and maybe $10 sometime, and then maybe $9, $8, hopefully $6, as I said. This would be a fantastic number for me. And then basically I see the future, long-term future for Virgin Galactic in 2 or 3 years. This company will be back at 30, 40, 50, 60, and I 6 times my money, 7 times my money. And this is basically the whole idea. Very simple and very boring actually as well, because, you know, I'm not doing anything. I'm just researching if everything is on track. The company is doing the maintenance. I'm just loading every month and I'm holding, okay? I did the same for Tesla. It worked pretty well, and I will do the same for Virgin Galactic. So if anybody is asking, that's pretty much it. So I don't have that much things to talk about. I feel the things that are happening now on the markets, like the bear market, why the market is having this crazy volatility and so on. This is so exciting. That and I see that you like it as well. You guys smash the like button, guys, if you like it. Share this educational content. It's totally for free. Every day you have 2 videos here on this channel, guys. Follow me on Instagram if you want, Wolf of Dubai Danny, and you get so much knowledge as I can possibly do. I try to read a book a week to get more knowledge about different kind of financial fields. You know, I'm investing since I'm basically 14, 15, 16 years old. My first stock was actually Apple, when I saw the crazy movement that everybody got hold on and got an iPhone, you know, and I bought some Apple shares and I sold them, unfortunately. Now it's the most valuable company in the world. Nobody have thought about it back then, but sometimes you have this visions of those companies where they could be, and if you follow their innovation and their development, you know, you can have a great investment for you that sets you up for a lifetime. Okay, and this is what I wish for you. Always the best, guys. Okay, always, you know, if you have any questions, shoot it in the comments, send it to me on Instagram. Instagram is always a great platform to get in touch with me, and I get back to all of those messages. So let me see the comments actually. Okay, so let me just go to the chat section. 1 second, please. So let's have a look. Thank you, Daniel, for doing this video. Always appreciating your views. Thank you very much for watching, guys. This is fantastic. Where you guys are from? We have people from Switzerland, Brooklyn, Texas. We have people from New York, Minnesota. We have people from Germany, Berlin, Sydney, Canada. We have people from Chicago, Illinois, Colorado Springs. We have our member Thomas R. from Netherlands. He steadily dollar cost averaging, by the way. So that's smart. We have also Oklahoma and Scotland in the house. Time to buy healthcare stocks. Well, you know, Dimitri is asking a question because, you know, I just posted this because this is, you know, how the, you know, market in a bear market reacts to go into healthcare. Well, healthcare is nothing for me, to be honest, you know, and I'm a big fan to always go for that you're really passionate about, that you maybe know a thing or two, where you think you have an edge, okay? If you just want to hedge your portfolio in a bear market, you can also buy gold, right? You can, let's have a look where gold is currently. There's a great index called GDL, the Gulf Fund, the Gulf ETF, and if you're looking into the last months, it's pretty much steady, so it's not affected by the recent crash, right? Just here a little bit, but it's usually quite steady, so at least you don't lose any money, right? So but you can do all of these things, but in my personal opinion, let's have a look what gold itself did. Gold is really not the hedge right now. It seems not that great. I mean, as lower we go, as bigger gold becomes a hedge. But as you can see, for now, it doesn't really do things. So basically, you can do all of these things, but it really depends on yourself, right? Do you want to go into that? Because I feel when you buy a stock or when you buy stocks, you should really go into the topic. So do you really want to invest the time to go into healthcare and the different crazy stuff and so on? So, I really want to see, in my personal opinion, you go into things that you really have knowledge about, So, So we have also Iceland is here. We have Scotland, we have Oklahoma, we have UK. So Dale Walmsey is saying next stop for space is $12. Well, we have soon the earnings coming up. Let's see if they can surprise us. Okay. We have also Ohio in the house. We have Czech in the house. Alekos is asking, do you think that the bottom was just done? It's hard to say, but I tend to say no. Okay, I still feel there's a lot of capitalization into the market still to come. Okay, this means like crazy selling. All right, that's what I'm thinking. What else do we have? Darno is saying bear market, sell all, buy later. Yeah, that's a kind of solution. But the issue is that you never know when the bear market is over. So you might time it right to sell now, but maybe you buy too late, and then you will have such a big ego to say, no, it will go further down, and you miss all the gains. And those gains can, again, be quite heavy and crazy. Like today, look at today's rally, 12% in one day. If we would hit the bottom in the bear market and then roll from there, we make this maybe daily. Maybe we make like 10%, 15%, 12%, and you miss all that because you think it will go lower, right? And this is the big risk if you try to time the market and go out and then go in, because your ego, I'm telling you that, I can guarantee you this, your ego is too big to go in for a higher price. What else? Can you do a video with another YouTuber discussing space? Yeah, let me know with whom, and I will try to do that. We have also Berlin, and we have also Port University. Great. Guys, thank you very much. Last 11 minutes into the markets, and we rally to 4,500 here into the market. So I hope you're having a fantastic day. By the way, most importantly, I need to change the studio light to green. Yeah, and see you tomorrow. And I will leave you with a small parade to celebrate the day.